15 crazy expensive things Robert Downey Jr. owns. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Hello Aluxers, and welcome back for another exciting original video presented by our team here at Alux.com. When you see actors earning $50 million per movie, do you get jealous? Or do you think about how you'd spend that kind of money? Maybe you see it as motivation. Either way, it's cool to see what kind of expensive toys and gadgets the wealthy spend their money on. We're just going to take a wild guess that you've at least heard of the Iron Man and Avenger movie series. One of the biggest stars of these movies is, of course, the illustrious Robert Downey Jr. He's been in over 50 movies since he began acting over 30 years ago. You can find out more about his roller coaster ride of success and addiction by checking out our video of how he went from addict to Iron Man by clicking in the top right corner. In his career, he's amassed an amazing fortune. Unlike some other celebrities, he's not wasted his money on private islands and expensive jets. Instead, he's made some smart investments. However, even the smart investor likes to buy himself expensive toys every now and again. Here, we look at the 15 crazy expensive things Robert Downey Jr. has bought himself over his long acting career. Let's get started. Number 15. Gendarme V Fragrance, worth $180. When you're a celebrity, it's important to smell good both on and off stage. Robert Downey Jr. likes to wear an exclusive men's cologne called Gendarme V. A lot of people think this cologne is called 5 because of the large V on the bottle. However, the company simply changed their design to avoid confusion with some other imposter colognes. This scent smells like a combination of fresh cut grass and smoky woods. It retails for about $180 a bottle for the pure cologne. This has been RDJ's signature scent for years. Number 14. Emblem from Avengers movie, worth $4,000. A lot of actors and actresses like to take movie props as mementos. Robert Downey Jr. takes this to an extreme. When he filmed the most recent Avengers movie, he wanted to take a rather large memento. He told the studio he wanted to take home the giant 30-foot-tall A emblem from the film. This was the only letter that survived the attack on Stark Towers at the Battle for New York scene. He jokingly asked to take the emblem home. The next thing he knew, a flatbed truck pulled up outside the actor's home carrying a large A. While RDJ didn't have to actually pay for the giant movie prop, it's estimated to be worth about $4,000. Number 13. Givenchy Wedged sneakers, $2,000. Although Robert Downey Jr. is 5'9" tall, he's a bit sensitive about his height. Maybe that's what happens when you star opposite some of the biggest action stars in Hollywood. To compensate for this less than stellar height, RDJ bought himself a pair of Givenchy Wedged sneakers. They have a 2.5-inch sole and are jokingly referred to as having lifts. This is one of Downey's favorite pair of shoes to wear on the red carpet. In fact, he wore this pair to his 50th birthday party with a fitted black suit. They matched his monochrome birthday outfit and are just one of many pairs of designer shoes he owns. Number 12. Christian Louboutin Louis Strass sneakers, worth $2,495. As mentioned above, Robert Downey Jr. has a giant shoe collection. He can be seen on the red carpet wearing designer sneakers instead of your classic dress shoe, although he says he has a bunch of expensive dress shoes too. These sneakers are flat as opposed to the 2.5-inch heel on his Givenchy sneakers. They are all black with white leather soles. They're also black leather studded and made by the infamous shoe designer Christian Louboutin. He's also been seen wearing his Louis Strauss sneakers to many red carpet events as well. Number 11. Rolex GMT Master 2 Ghost Watch, worth $25,000. Robert Downey Jr. isn't shy about his large and expensive watch collection. He's never said exactly how much his entire collection is worth, but it's imagined to be well over $1 million. One of his all-time favorite watches is his Rolex GMT Master 2 Ghost Watch. He actually was buying the watch for a friend's birthday, but liked it so much he bought himself the same thing. It's part of the Rolex Mad collection and has all black accents. It has a brushed black finish and black DLC coating. It also has a customized matte black ghost hand-painted face. To go along with the ghost black theme, it has a black casing, black strap, and you guessed it, a black buckle. Number 10. Audi E-Tron GT concept car, worth $75,000. Like his Hollywood counterpart, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. also owns an electric car, his contribution to the clean energy movement. This model was originally introduced at the 2012 Los Angeles Auto Show. It's the vehicle RDJ chose to drive to the premiere of Avengers Endgame. It goes from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds and boasts an amazing 590 horsepower. It can drive for about 250 miles before needing to be charged, so it's perfect for the movie star to drive up the coast as he travels from one mansion to another. Number 9. 1965 Chevy Corvette, worth $79,000. Of course, Robert Downey Jr. likes to buy fancy sports cars as well. His 1965 Corvette is just one of many classic cars. This one is a black convertible with a custom original body style. It's fabulously restored from its original 1965 body. Believe it or not, rather than drive expensive fancy cars all the time, Downey says this is his everyday car. While the actual value hasn't been disclosed, you can buy a comparable version in excellent condition for about $79,000. Number 8. Jaeger LeCoultre AMVOX3 Tourbillon watch, worth $125,000. Another one of Downey's expensive watches is his Jaeger LeCoultre AMVOX3 Tourbillon watch, which he wore on the set of Iron Man 2. It's a rose gold colored watch powered by the gravity-defying tourbillon. It's part of the Jaeger LeCoultre's Aston Martin collection, back when they partnered with the exclusive sports car. The watch was first made in 2007 and retails for about $125,000. It comes with a ceramic casing and is coated with diamond crystals. Number 7. Custom Boss 302 Mustang, worth $131,000. RDJ has a thing for muscle cars. This is evidenced by his having a Boss 302 custom Mustang built by the same man who designs cars for SEMA, the Specialty Equipment Market Association. This car was actually part of the 2017 car collection. It's fully customized and restored from its original 1960s glory. It's a two-door fastback and one of a kind. It won Best in Show for all muscle cars in 2017. Number 6. Life-sized remote control Iron Man suit, worth $300,000. One of the questions Robert Downey Jr. is asked the most is whether or not he owns an Iron Man suit like the one his character Tony Stark wears in the movie. He always tells them no, he's never bought one for himself. However, for his birthday, his staff did decide to buy him a remote-controlled, life-sized Iron Man suit. It was designed by Greg Tanos from rcsuperhero.com. It can fly and be controlled remotely and resembles the suit worn by the superhero in the movies. It's about 6 feet tall, which is taller than RDJ. A custom suit like this retails for about $300,000. Number 5. Greubel 4C GMT Tourbillon watch, worth $605,000. Can you imagine buying a watch that costs more than most people's homes? Robert Downey Jr. can. The most expensive watch in his vast collection retails for about $605,000. It's a Greubel 4C GMT Tourbillon and is one of the most expensive watches in the world. It shows 2 time zones at once and also has the gravity-defying tourbillon control, which gives you the most accurate time possible. It was originally introduced in 2011 and has a spinning titanium globe that spins once every 24 hours. It can also go 3 days without being wound, thanks to its power reserve indicator. Number 4. Pacific Palisades home, worth $2.5 million. All celebrities like to indulge in a mansion or two. Most of them tend to be in California. Robert Downey Jr. is no different. One of his lesser expensive homes is the Pacific Palisades mansion, coming in at $2.5 million. This 1,950 square foot home has 4 bedrooms, a picket fence, and extra high hedges to keep out the paparazzi. The home is a ranch-style design and located in Los Angeles. Interestingly, RDJ customized his garage to make a recording studio. However, he hasn't put out an album just yet. Number 3. Malibu Mansion, worth $3.8 million. Like his character from one of his earlier movies, Less Than Zero, Robert Downey Jr. owns a mansion in Malibu. This 3,400 square foot property has pastures, horse stalls, and even an indoor gym. He bought this with a check he made from starring in Avengers: Infinity War. It has panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean and the Malibu Lagoon. It's perched on a cliff and, with its retractable glass walls, has amazing views of the water. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, mid-century modern home that he purchased back in 2017 for $3.8 million. Number 2. Acura NSX concept car, worth $9 million. The Acura NSX concept car was designed specifically for Iron Man 3, and it does everything a supercar should do. RDJ liked the car so much he decided to make it his own after filming ended. This car is a high-performance convertible with palladium-powered 80,000 THC. It also has a 3.2-valve engine and gets amazing mileage. The car has diamond quartz-drilled brake calipers and a 9-speed hypershift transmission. It's one of the fastest cars on the planet today, so it makes sense it would be driven by the man who played Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. himself. Number 1. Windmill House in the Hamptons, worth $10.5 million. Well, here we are. We've reached number 1 on our list, and it was all worth the wait. Like so many other famous stars, Robert Downey Jr. enjoys being bi-coastal. In addition to his houses in Hollywood, he owns a fabulous rustic home in the Hamptons. He and his wife, Susan, purchased the historic Windmill home in New York. This home is so spectacular it actually graced the cover of Architectural Digest. Designer Joe Needham was given 6 weeks to transform the house according to Robert's specifications, which included lowering the living room floor several feet and installing a new fireplace wall. So there you have it, Aluxers, the 15 most crazy expensive things Robert Downey Jr. owns. When you earn about $50 million per movie, you can pretty much buy anything you want. But of course, Robert Downey Jr. likes to buy gifts for other people as well. Whether it's his friends or a stranger, he takes care of people. It's also interesting that a man worth $300 million isn't more extravagant than he is. Clearly, he's calmed down a bit in his middle age and spends his money more wisely. Now, before we let you go, Aluxers, we'd like to know, if you took home $50 million a paycheck, what would be the first thing you would buy? And of course, for sticking with us until the end, here's your bonus. Robert Downey Jr. received a letter from a 5-year-old boy who said he was his biggest fan. The actor arranged to meet his young fan, and as he was leaving, he gave the boy what looked like a sleeve of golf balls. He told the boy's dad to make sure he was careful because there was something special inside. When the boy opened the sleeve, he found a solid gold and diamond Iron Man helmet. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question on our website, Alux.com. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.